Rock is a ministry that is focused around the youth, and we get the privilege to take them out and see God's country. We get to do that through the avenue of hunting.
Hunting provides a great backdrop for what we do because it's a brand new and novel experience for these kids. It gives them an opportunity to experience something that they normally would never experience.
And God, we believe, is present everywhere, but our awareness of Him is not always the same wherever we are. And so to be able to get outside for a kid to see Orion's belt for the first time, to get to see the stars, to be quiet, to be still, to get to hear the sounds of the woods, it creates a space and an opportunity in a kid's heart and in their minds to be able to hear about a God that loves them and created all of this.
For me to meet Aaron, he was put in my life, and he showed me the outlook, showed me the country, showed me how the birds chirp in the morning, waking me up at early times, showed me the stars in the night, things I ain't never seen before. It makes me want to go out to my community and bring in more people and show them that it's something more than just the violence on the street, the gang banging that's put into our ears and music and shown around our TVs every day.
To hear them talk about how being around godly men is so significant in their life when they don't have a father in their life, really, I mean, that just makes you well up.
I grew up without my father, and my father was kind of absent, and so being able to come out and bond with other men felt pretty good. The men that I hung around are father figures to me, and I learned a lot from them.
Just the entire experience of being here with all these wonderful men and young men, and it's just been an awesome experience, and it'll be something I'll never forget, and that will be a guiding light for the rest of my life.
Whenever you're in the blind with these kids, you have so much one-on-one time. It's an opportunity to really get to know them and kind of break down some walls and break down some barriers.
Over 3 hunts, we may spend 10 or 12 hours together sitting in the blind without a whole lot to do. So we spend a lot of time in that Bible and going over different verses, talking about different things that either the guide or the youth want to talk about, so that when we get to that campfire experience, it's a chance for us to share what it is we've been sharing with each other.
So the campfire is kind of the culminating event of every weekend, where the guides and the youth, we come together and we have an opportunity to really review what we've done this weekend.
Being around a campfire, it opened up your eye to a new environment. So me thinking about everything that's happened in the past, everything I'm facing coming up, and everything I want to let go, I put it all in that paper. I'm putting it in God's hand. I want God to handle the situation from this point forward.
Just leaving that behind, it felt like weight was off my shoulders in a way that I couldn't explain.
I'll say that this weekend taught me not to doubt myself and just to believe in myself.
This has been one of the coolest experiences of my life. Honestly, this is one of the best hunts I've ever been on, and one of the coolest hunts I've ever been on. This entire experience has just been awesome.
Seeing the breakthrough that happens over just a short period of time is life-changing for me, for the kids, for everybody.
So there's always ways to be involved in the Rock. There's being a guide, being a spiritual guide, being a contributor, being a silent contributor, being someone that can pray for these kids through the weekend. There's a million avenues. Your story has such an impact into a kid's life that you might not realize, and you can sit there and say, I've had a great life. I've had everything handed to me. I've had perfect family. I've had this and I have this, or I've had that. It doesn't matter what you went through, where you've been, or where you are now, but it's about where God's taking you. Because where God's taking you is leading also these other kids to where God's calling them. And you can be a part of that. And we need that. We need you.